What's going on YouTube? It's your boy vctrfs coming at you with another episode today. Guys, I just want to say, hey everybody, happy lunar eclipse day. If you guys are Fire Nation, you want to stay inside because evidently the One Nation is coming after you. Just want to say thank you to everybody watching these Market Watch videos. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my videos before. Check out the YuGiOh Market Watch Facebook group. Links will be below. Also, if you want to check my Patreon, check that out as well. Yeah, a lot of people are getting upset about the robot voice. Like, I literally, in the video, said, hey, I got kids, they're screaming all around. I want to break this video as fast as possible to you. Here you guys go. And everyone's like, I'm going to unsubscribe. Well, actually, not everybody, like 2 guys. They're like, I'm going to unsubscribe. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here, then. Just go. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm gonna go, no, wait. This is me typing, by the way. Wait. No, bro, peace. I do this, I like doing these videos, not because I do them for you. I do them because I enjoy them. You like them, that's a symbiotic relationship. But don't think that I'm going to, you know, it's like the little fish that hang by the shark. If the fish was like, hey, shark, you know, we really would like if you got on land. We like that shit. And the shark's like, no. Well, we're gonna go leave you. Then get the I'm a shark, go away. I don't know much about sea life. Okay, guys, let's talk about a couple of cards. I'm gonna go with some pretty nifty cards right quickly, then go right into the meta because I believe we just had our first regional weekend this past weekend, guys. So a lot of decks, people already starting to place their bets on their ponies, and I'm gonna talk about some cards that you guys might be interested in. Now, right at the gates, I want to say Star Dragon Ghost Rare is the most expensive Ghost Rare out there. The most, guys. Look at it right here. Unlimited Lightning Plate's about $32, which isn't bad. Then you go, okay, near mint's about 50. Ugh, okay, first edition, 147 motherfucking dollars. Near mint, by the way, but that's insane for a Star Dragon, a card that's been rarely used. It's spiking in price, and once again, the reason for these Ghost Rare cards, the reason why they're so used, because it's hard to get. A B, collectors love them. Up next, Black Rose Dragon will be the second most expensive Ghost Rare, coming about almost $32 itself. Near mint's not far. What is it, like, you know, almost about 32 itself right here, guys. And then you go right, and then we start talking about, okay, first edition, 160. These are collectors. This is what collectors will pay. And collectors will damn right pay these prices, by the way. Next, my third and last Ghost Rare is Rainbow Dragon for Tattoo Evolution. Limited Lightning Play is about $18, $30 roughly for a near mint, and then first editions you'd be looking at, you know, $45 to up to $55 for that card. So really nifty for Ghost Rare cards. Ooh, tricked you. Got an Honest. The reason I'm putting Honest in that, and the reason I'm not really considering, you know, compared to the Ghost Rares, because this is a card some people want to play, whether it be in Tricksters or players getting ready for Magibalist. People are putting their bets on these cards early. You look at some deck lists already online for Tricksters, they already got the true Ghost Honest. If you want to get in early on Ghost Honest, you might want to consider looking at this right here, because Unlimited Lightning Play, it's coming in about $28. Nimit's gonna run you $30. First editions, those are $40s. Now, I went and got 2 Ghost Rare first edition Honest. I think I paid like $30 for them. I think it was almost a month ago. The thing is, these prices fluctuate so fast. The supply and demand is real strong when it comes down to Ghost Rare cards, guys. And if you have Ghost Rare cards, you gotta realize you just hold your Ghost Rares until the supply is low and demand's high, and you slap them down the table, and you'll get a crazy amount of money from them. And I think this is what a lot of people are doing. And I think those, especially with cards like Ghost Rare Honest, that just go up and down so much in our market, that I think every 2 years the card's relevant. It's insane. It really is. You can't say that with almost any Yu-Gi-Oh card except Ghost Rare Honest. I mean, I could be 100% wrong, but I think within every 2 years. I know last year was relevant, you know, with the Head of Perfection builds. This year it's gonna be relevant when Tricksters, and whether we get Magic Bullets this year, probably not. By next year, maybe a Magic Bullets. So I also have a 3-year run Ghost Rare. Think about that, guys. So if you don't have it, you might want to consider picking it up. Up next, MST, you know, $28. After that goes right into $30, guys. My friends, you had your Cosmic Cyclones. Hopefully you trade your Cosmic Cyclones and got an ulti MST, because that was the pricing at the time. They were about the same price. In fact, at one point, Cosmic Cyclones was like $1.02 over MST. Would have been an excellent time to trade your Cyclones if you guys did it. I went and got my MSTs, ultis. People are starting to play this. This is starting to come in. People are starting to look at Cosmic Cyclone and go, you know what? True Draco, true Draco decks, it's not as strong. I might want to go MST and save the life points, especially since we have Tricksters, which literally go, oh cool, you pop that? How many? Like 1,000? Bro, yeah, no problem. That's whatever you say, my friend. So you got crazy shit like that running around. People also might be considering cards such as Twin Twisters, depending on the deck you have. If your deck needs your resources, you might want to go MST. If it doesn't as much, you might want to go Twin Twisters. Up next, Princess Blue Magician. This, I just want to tell you guys, $72. Still insanely high for this card. I had a buddy tell me that he wanted to play a deck with 3Ds. Like, I'm thinking about getting Magician, slapping these cards in the deck. First of all, 3 of them is a horrible number. Second of all, you don't do that. You don't drop $72 times, let's say 3, that's 210 roughly, a little over $200 for 3 cards. It's just, come on, man, you know, come on. And next, Invocation. Invocation was like $32 the other day, $31, and now it's up to almost $34 right here, guys. Look at the price chart, it's about $34 for Invocation. The deck did nothing this weekend from what I can see, guys. I could be wrong, but as far as I saw in the regional reports, invoked fucking variants did ass. And yet the card's still worth money. So this might be indicative of this card. If you have this card, you might want to consider selling this card. The only thing is, if the September Banlist goes as a lot of players are speculating it's going to go, Invoked Trajectos might be a thing. And if it's a thing, you might want to consider picking this card back up again. So it's up to you whether you want to get rid of it now, and because the next week or two it's going to go low in price, even 3 weeks, it might even go low in price, and then get it 3 weeks later, and then it's going to spike back up once the deck becomes more relevant, or just hold it. It's up to you guys. It's a little bit of work, but you can make some money. Invoked Mega Buzz already showing its decline. You can see it right here in price trends, guys. It's coming in about $20 for this card, which is pretty crazy. $20 for an Invoked Mechapa. Yeah, no, it was like $25 to $30. I think at one point it hit $35 on eBay. It's insane, guys. And as you can see right here, it's $20 for this card. So obviously we're seeing the cards go down in value. It's up to you whether you want to get rid of the cards or you want to hold the cards, depending on how you want to do it. Up next, Ass Blasting and Joy Spring. I told you, $40 this card's gonna go to. After it hits 40, the card's gonna slam the brakes. It's gonna turn around and go, let me look at the meta again, and you're gonna see things that this card's good against every deck. Literally every deck this card is blowout against. Against Tricksters, you stop your opponent's opening combos. Against Zoo, you stop their opening combos. Against YuGiOhs, just pick a card and shut the fuck up. Anything this card's good against. And looking into our meta, seeing that, okay, it's decent against Zoo. I mean, it's good against Zoo, but not as good against slower decks or decks that are trying to control. It's hit or miss sometimes. In our previous meta, watching the Worlds list changes the way Yu-Gi-Oh players play their decks, and now they're playing this card. And now this card's back in the main. It was inside at one point, if you guys forgotten, pre-Worlds. So it was starting to go in the side, and even then it was starting to disappear from the side. And now it's coming back, and I guarantee you guys, if you don't have 2 or 3 of these cards, you're gonna have to pay a little bit extra. You're not gonna be paying $40. You're gonna be paying about $53 for this card. It's a little bit more, but it's worth it. Next, Dragon Diagram. Now it's only going up because people need it for True King Gangzing Dinos, True Draco deck. People need this card, and this card's gonna be going down real soon. I mean, like, real soon. Soon, like, you have this card, get rid of it because this card's value is going to tank. I would keep 1, sell 2, in my opinion. Could it be semi-limited? Sure. But if it's semi-limited, you think you're gonna be paying $40 when you buy the second one back? No, you're gonna be paying a lot less. So think of it that way. Up next, Spellbook of Knowledge. Not Spellbook of Knowledge. Oh no, this is me looking at other cards. You know what? No, we'll talk about Spellbook of Knowledge later on. I just want to look at some other cards. I like Lee, the World Chalice Fairy. There's 46 prices on this card. It's going for $10 for an ultra rare. Up next, World Chalice Guard Dragon. Who doesn't know that he's a fucking dumbass because he's eating a tire like a retard. It's like $10 itself, just 40 prices. What the hell, World Chalice? Calm the fuck down. You did nothing this regional weekend. You don't deserve those numbers. Take a break and start putting zeros in the first of your number. Put 46 cents, well, 99 cents shipping, because that's the price these cards are going to be going. They're going to be going down. Let's look at Firewall Dragon for a quick second. Firewall Dragon starting to decline. They had like a $75 pre-order. Then like I saw a $35 pre-order. For the longest, and even on TCG Player, when it dropped on TCG Player, it dropped in at $35. And here we're seeing it, guys, coming in about $30. Firewall Dragon's a great card that everyone else is going to be reprinted because it's the main character's card. And whenever it's a main character's card, the card gets reprinted to shit. And we know this. So those holding Firewall Dragon they're just moving it around. The cards become a $30 bill currency in Yu-Gi-Oh! For Yu-Gi-Oh! Players. And it might move down more. Who knows? It might move up. Because it might show relevance. I know Twilight Sworn could be easily practiced. I mean, a lot of decks will practice, but definitely Twilight Sworn. But it might move up. But I just look at it right now, guys. It's a card that you might want to consider. If you do pull it, if you're not playing a Twilight Sworn variant, you might want to consider pushing it somewhere. Up next, Trickster Reincarnation. Now, Trickster Reincarnation is spiking up. Myself included, by the way. I'll be the first to admit it. I just built the deck right here. I have the deck right here. I'm missing like literally 1 card, and the deck's done. I'll be the first to admit it. I thought this deck was horrible. I thought it was a bad deck, but looking back at it now, looking at its price point, which is $33, looking at the fact that the deck is meta, can FTK your opponent in a meta deck, if I can't FTK you, I'm taking your hand away, and that's a real thing, that's fucking creepy. And the fact that this deck can do it so consistently and so easily, shows that it deserves to be a tier 1 deck, and the price is reflecting on it. It was at, what, 28,000 lowest price, now it's coming in at about $33. I'm going to see this card going up, actually. I think this card's going to go up even more. I don't know if Konami's going to hit this on a ban list. Konami rarely hits a previous set on a ban list. They've done it, but not many times. One time, notably, I think it was when Furnace came out. That's when they did it. But they didn't do it that much. I'm just waiting for my solar eclipse to come. I've been looking at the sun a lot, and I shouldn't have. So I'm trying not to look at it, but I want to see the thingy. You do it with your iPad anyway. So I'm trying not to look at you, son. You're fucking coming on me, bro. Okay. Look at other Trickster cards though. They're not expensive. I mean, they're not World Chalice expensive. They're not $10 expensive. They're about $5 expensive, which is still expensive, by the way. These are $2 and $3 cards. They're still expensive, but $5.29. $4.51, and then you go down to $1, you know, about $1 change, and then you got 20 cents, which is one of the main cards that you need, including the other these cards. You know, there are 3s in every version of the deck. But guys, looking at this is nothing compared to, I don't know, World Chalice. So if you're a World Chalice investor, you must be a little bit butthurt right now, and it's no big deal. You still have time. Your cards are still at $10s and $15 price points in your cards. You still have time to sell these cards, but you need to get rid of these cards. You need to get rid of these cards and buy Tricksters, which is much cheaper, and obviously getting people their invites. Lumina Twilight Zone Shaman is going lower in value. She was at 15 the other day. Now she's coming in about, what, 13? After this 13 one's gone, though, it's going to come in about 15 again. But there's 3 13s left, and if someone starts listing more of these up, that $13 price point will go a lot lower. It's roughly 14, you could argue, but it's going to be hitting 13 soon, guys. And this was a card that was $27 on pre-release. For pre-order, is now at $13, $14. That's insane. Topologic Bomber Dragon, that's not you, Induk. Okay, Topologic Bomb Dragon is $11. Is it me, or did I feel like this card went up in value? Price is showing a little bump right here in the end. It went shot down a little bit. It did like a little staircase down, and then it has a bump at the end, and it's $11. I think people just need this as a one-up in a deck. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm seeing it as, and I think a lot of people are starting to pick this card up slowly just to get a one-up in their deck. Up next, Spellbook of Knowledge. I told you I'll talk about this card. It's $10.67. It's about $11 for Spellbook of Knowledge. I can't even like do the price hard. It's $11 for this goddamn fucking ultra rare that we know now is not viable until post ban list. I'm not picking this shit up because I'm not playing this deck. Fuck you, Spellbook of Knowledge. You can suck a dick. I'm not paying $11 for an ultra rare in Code of the Duels, a set that's nothing compared to its previous predecessor, that is Maximum Crisis. I'm sorry, Spellbook of Knowledge. You must be mistaken. You must think you're in a meta deck, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. Let's look into Spellbook of Knowledge on eBay. $10. That's a little bit easier, but fix your numbers, my friend, because that card's $5 fucking. Up next, I have a personal vendetta against that insanely dumb price of that card. Next, Murmur Abyss Megalo. There's been an insane buy on Murmur Abyss Megalo, guys. You got right here coming in about 12, which someone actually just reprinted the card. Released the card on here. I mean, this was definitely a buyout. Then you got over here, Murmur Abyss Megalo from Battle Pack Mosaic Rare, starting at $10. And then you got the Secret Rare, so starting at $20. The reason these prices are so high, because like I always say, either when we get a new meta, or which we are in right now, basically a new meta, and also post ban list, this deck will always get people their invites. Not a lot of people, but you'll see sporadically done. It always happens, and the prices will always reflect that. And this is what's happening. Someone saw that, whether they took my information or took it upon themselves and realized, hey, every ban list, this deck tops. After it tops, the prices go whoop, they go up. Since the price is going up, I'm going to preemptively buy these cards. It's going to go into the meta. It's gonna people gonna get tops. People gonna think their members are good, like they always fucking do every fucking ban list, by the way. Dead serious, by the way, guys. That the price is gonna go up, and then I'm gonna sell said cards, make a lot of money, buy another Yu-Gi-Oh deck, spend the money on hookers, and blow it from alive the next day from not a heroin overdose. I made some good process, boys. All right, I'm next, Dimensional Barrier. Let's start talking about cards that are getting reprinted, because I think that's something that's huge. A lot of people are asking me, hey man, should I still buy this card? Should I still go into this? Should I still get this rarity, this version? And I'm really weird on certain cards. Dimensional Barrier is one of those cards that I want the Innov EN078 First Edition. I want that one. It's coming in about $14. If you look at the pre-orders right now online, they're $10 for this card. Obviously not going to be a sustainable price. Obviously going down anywhere from $6 to $8 is where that pre-orders, the second version of it's going to go at. This version is going to be hitting $10. So it's up to you. If you have regionals, you're going to want to pop 14 for a card. Yeah, I would do it for this. Absolutely. Realize though that it's going to go down to 10. The other version of it's going to go from $6 to $8. The Megaton version, by the way, guys. So it's up to you with how you want to do it. Up next, let's talk about Solemn Strike. Solemn Strikes, the price is still the same. They're still 15s. Actually, this one here went to 18, which is idiotic. No one wants to pay $18 for a Solemn Strike for a Megaton when you get the original version. There's no errata. There's no different text typing. There's a little bit darker in color. Ooh. Yeah, no, you pay $16 to the $18. Eat ass, Megatons. And then you got the Ultis, which is $40, which, you know, it is what it is, up to you guys. You're basically paying almost double the price for the same card, but the card is max ready if you're a Rarity whore. Up next, Card of the Mice is actually starting to go up a little bit. And I don't know why this, guys. I really don't. I wish I had an answer for you on this, but it's hitting about $25. 26, nice shipping. $26, and it's starting to go up. And I don't know why. I don't expect this card to break over the $30 mark again. I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're done seeing this card hit that high price point. I think we start seeing this card start moving slowly down in value. Up next, Cosmic Cyclone. Cosmic Cyclone coming in over here, guys. It's about $17. Yeah, no, it's people are just getting ready for regionals and buying this card. That's all it is. The reason the price is going up because of that. You got Megatons coming up in less than a week. Once the Megatons are out, that's it. This card is not going to maintain that price point. It's going to hit, if we're lucky, $10. Just giving you a heads up, guys. Up next, Pot of Desires coming in about $20. And that's pretty insane for me, because once again, we're less than a week away, and this is a $20 card. And it could be because people are getting ready for regionals. I need this card for regionals. It also could be that people just want to have the secret version. I'm thinking it's the latter two, which people won't get ready for regionals, but this card's going to be spiking down in value as well. We got Totally Awesome. It was stabilizing, now it's going back down even more in price. Like I said, guys, it's going to hit a straight 10. That's where Totally Awesome's going to stay. A lot of these cards usually hit about $10. Next up, Zodiac Barrage is going all the way down. It's going lower because everyone has so much of it. We're getting ready for a balance shift. People have too much of it. The market is just getting flooded with these fucking cards. Everyone that had a pre-Worlds Zoo, which is like, oh my god, I don't need this deck anymore. I don't need these cards anymore. And then loading it away. And the market is getting flooded, even worse than other cards. And that's why we're seeing this card about $7.50. Dark Magical Circles coming in about $15 roughly. Another card that's tanking down. It was originally about $20 to $25. It's going lower, guys. So if you have Dark Magical Circle, might want to sell it. I mean, it's gonna go lower, boys. Same thing with Magical Navigation. It's gonna hit about the $10 mark, maybe even lower, because Dark Magic Circle is more of a needed card than this one. I'm just giving you the heads up, guys. So it's up to you whether you want to sell this card or not. I would definitely sell it if you haven't sold this card already. Let's go about a couple of cards that weren't hit by Megatons. We got Hidden City. That's $8. Oh, originally was $6, by the way. It jumped up to $8. If you can see right here, see a little spike up, and that's because everyone's saying, hey, listen, just because Subterraneans doesn't have good support that we know of, doesn't mean you know, it's like the same with Jackson, the Boondocks. There's known knowns and there's unknown unknowns. And maybe I fucked that up, but it's unknown unknowns basically. And Subterraneans are the unknown unknowns. Shit we don't know, we just don't know. And if Subterraneans get some cards blowout, Hidden City is not going to maintain this price. Subsequently, also, Subterranean Nemesis Archer is going to maintain at this price, which is $5, which it's starting to go up a little bit if you look at price trends right here, guys. Which, it was a $3 card. I should know this because I bought a playset of this, like, last week. That's how I know these cards' prices off the back of my hand. Yeah, no, so these card prices are really, you know, are really wacky. And I know it's starting to go up, and people are starting to go, well, they're going up, I don't want to touch them. And they might go back down, they might go up, who knows. But once we get anything as far as a confirmed set, or maybe even the set afterwards, you never know. So Tails going to be that deck that you wish you bought into. So consider that, guys. Up next, Spyro Super Agent is going, it's going to go lower price, by the way. Right now, Spyro Super Agent is coming in about, what, $14, $15 for this card, which is insane. The card was a $6 card forever. Now it's a $14, $15 card. And you know, people hit me up, hey man, it's time to buy Spyro Super Agent. Should I still buy it? Because I think it's going to be good, blah, 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 whatever. Let me explain this to you guys. Spyros are a plus 12 deck with the new next set coming out. Obviously, I think it's almost idiotic not to see the fact that they might be most likely getting hit in the ban list. That's with that said, Spyro Super Agent also is a card that's great. And I think Spyro will still see play next time. I think it will be. But $13, $14, $15 Spyro Super Agent is not the price point we're going to be picking this card up at. I would highly recommend you guys sell your Spyro Super Agents. I think this card's going down, and this might be an unliked opinion, I think Spyro Super Agent is going down to $8. I'm just throwing it out there. It might even go lower. It's going lower because everyone's buying it in expectation of it being good. The balance is going to drop. People are going to see it and go, oh, the deck's dead. They're going to sell the Spyro Super Agent. The price is going to tank. It might even go below $8. People like me will go in and pick it up, knowing that it will be good still. Next set comes out, and I'll be the guy selling you Spyro Super Agent back to you. So please, if you have some super agents, sell it and wait for it to go back down, because it's gonna go back down in price. Right now, price is saying going up. It's gonna go back down, guys. I'm next one, which Ice Belt. Yesterday, this card hit $20 fucking. Today, it's hitting about $15. So that's a little food for thought on which Ice Belt. Obviously, it's a needed card. We all know that it wasn't in the Mega Tins, but I still think that which Ice Belt is a card you still want to look into if you need it. If you need it, get it. Only if you must need it, you have to get it. It's no option. If you don't need it, please sell your which Ice Belts. Even if you think you might need it. If you long as you, the only thing I care about until we have a ban list is one regional deck. You care about one regional deck and forget the rest. That's what I just recently did. Because we're going to get a balance. You put your money on one deck, you work against whatever the meta is, and you look back over all the rest of your shit, and you just get rid of it. Because you don't need it, because we're going to get a ban list. And it's basically going to hit a reset button on everything. So be the smart guy and make that money now. Up next, Danlong Son. Danlong went up, went down, went up, and I'll tell you right now, it's going to go back down. It's about 1028. I think one or two True King Yang Zing's got people to invite. I'm still telling you right now, it's the deck's ass. The deck's ass until we get a ban list. Until we get a ban list, the deck's garbage. And this card price will go down. So sell it. Let's see what else we got here. What is this? Core Dragon, I talked about this, I think, the other day. Yeah, it's $17 still. Murmur Hype. It's all because of the Murmur Hype. Just like I said, one followed the other. That's all it really is, boys. It's Murmur Hype. And Structured Deck. YuGiOh Dark Magic Inheritance. It's always been almost a $4 card, literally. $3 and change, $3.50. And the reason I want to talk about this is because it's called only in Structure Deck YuGiOh. To my one friend that loves magicians, and to to other players, you guys out there, this card is a 3-up that you have to have. And the reason I say that is because you only get Structure Deck YuGiOh. Structure Deck YuGiOh nobody bought. It looked like this. Nobody bought this fucking ugly Structure Decks. I have 3, and I hate this fucking starter deck. They're sealed, by the way, in my closet right now. I hate it, but yeah, no, it's a card you need. So if you are going magician, if you are getting magicians, or you think magicians might be good in the future, if you are that guy, you need 3 of these and get them now. And the last card I want to talk about, Appointer of the Red Lotus. This card spiked insanely. Jesus, what was it, $6 at one point? I think at one point it hit $20. You got this guy right here is doing unlimiteds for like $3, and then after that it goes into fives, and then it gets to the $6. There was a crazy buyout on it, and it's going crazy. And I waited for this card, by the way. I could have did a video a couple of days ago, but I waited because I knew this card price was going to tank. I knew it was going to tank because Appointer of the Red Lotus is not a good card, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to say this without, because I don't want to say it and give you guys the wrong impression. There are other YouTubers in this community that might get excited about a card and might make a video about the card and might talk about a card saying this is the next big thing. It's not. Rarely, YouTubers that are just regular Yu-Gi-Oh players don't get it right. I mean, don't get it wrong, actually. Whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. They don't do it. And very few times they are correct. And I think when they are correct, we should appreciate them. And we don't. A lot of the viewers don't, I should really say, as well. This is a card that was brought out that was fucking garbage from the start. It was fucking trash. And a lot of people might give me hate for it. A lot of people might be upset. vctrfs, you don't understand. This is the best card. Didn't you watch Shimo's video? I did. Didn't you read online? I did. But didn't you see the games? I didn't, because it wasn't in any. You see, this card sounds good, but when you play it into context, it's trash. When you main this card in a game where we're in right now, where first turns are super essential, the responding second turn has to answer that first turn, and if it doesn't do it, you lose the game. And Appointer of the Red Lotus does nothing in both those turns. If I'm going first, I'm gonna fuck you up with a great field, and that's gonna do nothing. If you're going first, and let's say I have Appointer of the Red Lotus, all it's gonna do is allow me to see your hand, take a card away, and you get to see what's in my hand. Right? I will agree with you. That is a nice advantage. The issue is, and that was a little extra S's in there. The issue is, Appointer of the Red Lotus does do nothing the rest of the game. The rest of the game. Unless you're in top deck mode or you're near top deck mode, you're just going toe to toe. Once again, ask yourself, I'm playing Zoo. How many toe to toe games do I have? Oh wait, that's right, I'm playing fucking Zoo. It never happens. It's rare, if any. A lunar eclipse is the only time that shit happens. guys, what I'm trying to say is this card isn't good. It's not worth its value. And for those who put a lot of money and have this card, you can still sell it for $5, and I recommend you do it because this card's gonna be worth nothing real soon. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching my video. It's your boy vctrfs coming at you with another great episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! For the Market Watch. I do appreciate you guys for my video. If you love watching my videos, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you guys love my content and you want to know about Yu-Gi-Oh cards constantly, go on the Yu-Gi-Oh Market Watch Facebook group. Check it out, guys. We got cards constantly talking about cards going up and down. What's good, what's not good, what's meta, what's not meta. We're a non verbally aggressive group that just wants everyone to do fucking good. We're a community. We are what a Yu-Gi-Oh community is. That's what we are. There's no hate. There's no bullshit. We're just really trying to get together because we all care about this game and love this game. And hopefully you guys do too. And I appreciate you guys watching my video. Like I said, guys. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, get notifications when I do my next video. And you guys have a great day.